Hello everybody and welcome to Swords with Friends. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dragonvault, a card game for 2 to 8 players. This game is a lot of fun. It came out very recently. I only got my copy a couple of weeks ago. Since then, my gaming group has played it through quite a few amount of times. And let's dig into it. So, of course, you are going to start off by choosing your champion. There are tons of different ones you can choose from. The artwork in this game is just absolutely incredible. Today, let's choose Tom as our example champion. Of course, each champion has a special ability here, along with their hit points. You are going to need a few dice to play this game, or at least to make it easier. You're going to need one to track health. You can't go above the health point maximum on your card. The ability on Tom's card says, you begin the game with an extra food card. Food heals Tom for 4 damage instead of 3. So the start of the game, each player is going to have 2 gold cards and 1 food card. Tom does get an extra food card, so that comes in lots of handy, especially early on in the game. Let's dig into what you might find in the Dragonvault deck. So on your turn, you can play as many cards as you want from your hand, and then you're going to pull from the Dragonvault deck. The goal of the game, of course, is to have the most treasure at the end of the game, so you are going to find lots of treasure in the Dragonvault deck. Some treasure is, of course, worth more than other treasure. And you are also going to find mercenaries. Mercenaries are a great way to mess up your opponents. For example, the expert thief says you do have to pay 1 treasure in order to use the ability, but you choose a player, look at that player's hand, and you may take a card from it and put it into your hand. They come in very handy, especially when you are a little bit behind, but you do have to watch out for response cards. Players can use response cards when it's not their turn if they are being attacked, so that is something to keep in mind if you're ever going to try to mess up your opponents. Alrighty, let's see. So the majority of the game, you are going to be looking out for cards called encounter cards. Some of the encounter cards are not that terrible. This is when the d6 comes in handy. If you pull an encounter card, it might tell you to roll a d6. On a 1, you take 3 damage. A 2 through 5, you take 1 damage. On a 6, you take no effect. So let's see what would happen to Tom. We rolled a 4, so we would take 1 damage. So our character would be down to 6 health, unfortunately. And, of course, you are going to find even worse things like the black dragon, or maybe the succubus, or the white dragon. The white dragon says, pay 3 treasure, or take 4 damage. And that can really mess you up. Alright, yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It took us a very short time to understand how to play it. It took me a short time to teach my players. And I totally recommend it just based off the artwork alone. You can find them on Instagram at Dragonvault. Definitely get yourself a copy of this game. And thanks for watching.